Hello, guys. Good evening. Hello, hello.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you today? Fine. Are
Great,
you
teacher. Thanks
all
for asking.
right? Excellent. Guys, today we're starting our final class, like doing activities, because on Monday we will have the exam and that will be the end of our course, right? So today is our officially our last class of the course. How do you feel? Happy, sad? How do you feel about ending the course?
Actually, happy in my case. I know that it
Yes.
was a long process, but
Yes, you should be very
everything,
happy and
yeah.
proud of yourselves. Yes, you, with all your responsibilities, you managed to finish the course. So that is a great job that you did, guys. Well, we still have Monday for our final exam and then to share our final thoughts. So let's start our class today. Let me show you the agenda. Today is our class number 19, October 26th. So let's start reading what we have to do. First, we're going to socialize yesterday's activity. So the role play, the conversation that you created yesterday, we're going to socialize it. Then you're going to answer the satisfaction survey, encuesta de satisfacción for this level. We're going to work on the dictation activity about tactful phrases on Moodle. This is an activity from Moodle. Then we're going to watch a video called What Not to Say when speaking to the customers, a video with some questions that you will be answering. Then we're going to review some vocabulary that's going to be helpful or useful for you in the final exam. We're going to work on Moodle in the reading number 2, Unit 5, reading number 2. And at the end, if we have some time, we're going to work on this activity in groups, working together, called the KPIs, right? So we will actually be doing the reading first, and then if we have enough time, then we will work on the KPIs activity, all right? So that is our agenda for the day. So let's start by sharing our activities from yesterday's class. Let's see if we have the students are here now so that we can start. For example, okay, let me open the links here. Okay, I think Gerson and Jean-Claude are here. So let's start with you.
Yes, teacher, sorry.
All right? Sure, you can start reading the activity.
Teacher, can you
share
send
the
me
link?
Yes. Teacher.
Okay, I'm going to send you the link of your document.
Thank you.
All right, that's
Thank
it.
you, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, hello, we are Movisan. My name is Jean-Claude. How can I help you?
Hi, I am Gerson. Finally, some answered my call. I have been trying to call for 2 hours. Well, I have problems with my speed connection again.
I understand you. In some cases, it's very difficult to connect with us because we have a lot of calls. Okay, Gerson, I need that you give me your cell phone number.
The same old excuse. You should you should change it. My cell phone number is 320-468-6721.
Okay, you're so perfect. I can see that you buy a pack of internet and TV recently. Your internet speed is 30 megabytes for $120.
Yes, I know that, but the internet speed is rubbish. Besides, The phone bill is more expensive than usual.
Gerson, we are going to do this troubleshooting. You will reset your internet modem, and then you will see the internet speed in this website, myinternetspeed.com. Finally, you will tell me the result, okay?
Okay, wait for me a moment.
Okay, no problem.
Great, that worked. But what about the cost of the bill?
Oh, Gerson, I apologize for that. You are right. To compensate for our mistake, we offer you the same price for 350 megabytes. What do you think?
Really? Thank you. I never expect this for you. Thank you again. Have a good day, Jan.
Perfect, Gerson. I'm very glad that I could help you. Remember that you spoke with Jean-Claude. Have a nice day, you too.
All right. Very good. Yes, I can see like the difference from 30 to 350. Yes, because in these situations that we are imagining, we can help the issue like this, but in reality, it's so much difficult to deal with these customers because we cannot offer such
Hello,
big,
teacher.
big
Was
discounts.
300 megabytes.
Okay, it was 300. Okay,
Yes,
I
teacher.
said from 30 to 350.
No,
Wow.
no.
Okay, now it's more reasonable. I understand. All right, guys, thank you very much. You can see here on the right side some comments. Some were spelling like mistakes when you were writing, perhaps. And in this one, I just changed it or give you a suggestion like a sentence that would be most appropriate. Wait for me a moment. It would be more like, okay, give me just a second. The customer will tell you, give me a second or give me a minute to work on that, right? Okay, thank you. I will.
Okay, teacher.
All right, just one moment, please, and then we will continue with the next group. Okay, 1 second, please. Or let's go with another group. Maybe Jose and Lisette. Are you ready? Yes, both are here.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you are ready. What about Lisette?
Teacher,
Okay.
could you give me 5 minutes, please?
Okay,
Just 5
so
minutes.
let's move on with another group, and then we come back to you. Let's see. Group number 2 is Andres and Julian. Are you both ready? Andres and Julian?
Yeah, teacher, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Could you,
let's-
sorry, teacher, could you send us the link?
Yeah. There, I just sent the link through the
Okay,
chat.
okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. Let me check it. And teacher, the link that you sent is the Judy and Jose,
Okay, sorry.
the
Yes.
last one.
Yeah. My bad. Now this is the link.
It is, so thank you. Okay, right. And I begin. Good morning, this is Julian from Software Technology Infinity. How can I help you today?
Hi, this is Andres. I'm calling because I'm really frustrated right now. I ordered a laptop from your website last week and it still hasn't arrived. I have an important project to work on and I really need it urgently. This is unacceptable.
Oh, I completely understand your frustration, and I'm truly sorry for the inconvenience. Let me check the status for your order right away. Can I have your order number, please?
My order number is 1234 on 000.
Okay, thank you for providing me that. I'm sorry, could you tell me your name, please?
Yes, Andres Correa.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Correa. Let me check it for a while, please.
I don't have enough time. Please hurry up.
No problem, sir. I'm working on that. Give me just a few minutes to solve it. I'm taking care of it.
Okay.
I see that there was a delay in the shipment, and I apologize for any inconvenience that this has caused. We will expedite the delivery process for you immediately. Additionally, as a token for our apologies, we would like to offer you a discount on your next purchase. Would that be acceptable to you?
I don't know if that's going to work. I really need the laptop sooner. This has caused me so much trouble.
Mr. Correa, let me ask you, and when do you need the laptop?
As soon as possible. I need it in 3 days maximum.
All right, I'm going to personally make sure that the package leaves today, so that it's arrived this afternoon. Will that be okay for you?
Well, I guess that will help me a little.
I understand your answer, sir, and I assure that we are doing everything we can to ensure that this does not happen again in the future. We value your time and your business, and we appreciate your understanding. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, I think that will be all. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. If you have any concerns or questions in the future, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are here to assist you. Thank you for choosing our service, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, thank you guys. It was a good conversation. I noticed here, like Andres is difficult customer because Julian solved the situation and he said, "Okay, I guess that would help a
Yeah,
little."
yeah. Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
a difficult customer, but all right, guys, it was good. I just put here like to check the pronunciation because it's well written, apology, but then Julian read apologize, right? So you change the word. This is like the noun apology, and then you said the verb token of our apology. All right, so just be careful with the pronunciation there. Right, thank you, Julian and Andres. Very good. Let me put it here. Mhm. Okay, let's continue with another group. Let's see.
Teacher, I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So let's open the document. Okay, so Jose and Lisette, you can start.
Okay. I am the first one, the
Yes,
representative.
go
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
Yes, here it's your name.
Okay. Hello, thank you for reaching out to us. My name is Jose, and I'm here to assist you. I understand you encounter an issue, and I am here to help. Can you please share what happened?
This is ridiculous. Your product is terrible. It's broke just a week after I bought it. I want my money back.
Okay, I understand perfectly. Can you please provide me with the purchase order number located at the top of the invoice?
23456.
Okay, I understand that your Samsung cell phone is not working correctly. Could you tell me specifically what is the problem? What the problem is?
The cell phone just doesn't turn on. I used it for an hour and then it stopped working. I need my money back.
Okay, could we try some solution? Could you let me know if the phone is charging?
Of course, I've charged it. I'm not stupid. Is that information relevant? I don't need maintenance. I need you to send me a replacement.
I completely understand your concern, and I assure you that we will do our best to make sure the replacement works perfectly. I processed the request for a replacement, and you will receive a confirmation email shortly.
No, that should cover it. I appreciate your help in resolving this issue.
You're very welcome. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. If you have any other question or concern in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day.
Okay, you too.
All right. All right. Okay. For example, here, okay, I don't understand this no that the customer says. Maybe she would say like, okay, all right, that should cover it. No, no, right? So it's better to say just
Teacher,
all right,
I
okay.
remember a question in this part,
Yes,
but
maybe it was
it's not
deleted.
here.
So yeah, the question was deleted, so it then doesn't make a lot of sense to have the no there. All right, so that's the only thing I noticed. Well, the situation is a bit, let's say, ideal, because if you call, oh, my phone is not working, and then they say, okay, I just sent you a new one right away. Of course, it doesn't happen just like that. So, I mean, it's a good resolution, but it's not very realistic. Maybe you should say, make more troubleshooting or send the phone so we can make the necessary repairs, or send all the broken phone, send it. So I will send you the new one, right? Because otherwise she will have two phones, the broken one and then the new one. How can you prove that her phone is actually broken, right? So in this case, like the step by step would be to ask for her to send the phone, and then you will check it, and if it's indeed damaged, then you will send her a new one. Okay, that would be like the complementary part to this situation. All right. Thank you, Jose and Lisette. Let me put it here. Okay, let's go with another group. Maybe group number 3. Who is this? Natalia and Silvia? Are you
Yes,
ready?
teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is Natalia ready?
Yes, teacher.
All right.
Okay. Good morning. I'm calling because I have a complaint about my network speed. I've called it a lot of time, but you haven't given me a solution. I can't believe how incompetent this company is.
Good morning. I apologize for the inconvenience. I'd be glad to help you. Can you provide me with your full name and your account number, please, in order to help you with the technical problem?
Okay, my name is Natalia Camargo and my account number is FM1234. I need an efficient solution right now.
I personally ensure to solve your network problem, but I need more information to understand it. Could you tell me more about your issue?
Okay, 3 months ago, you called me to change my internet packet, offer me a better speed and give me another additional benefit. But now it's even worse. I need you to solve this problem because my job depends on this.
Okay, Ms. Camargo, could you tell me about the package we offer? I need the description to recognize the situation and find the best solution for you.
I purchased the packet with 10 gigabytes speed and free Netflix. This is the third call I have made, and they always ask me the same thing. What terrible customer service. I need an alternative or I will cancel the service.
I understand you are upset, miss. Thank you for sharing the details. I found that we didn't give you the agreed speed megabytes. So if you want to, we can solve this by giving you internet speed and half price for 1 month. What do you think?
Okay, that will work for me, but please, I need you to warranty my gigabytes of speed.
Okay, I'm going to give you an invoice number which is registered in our system. So if you don't see any changes, you can call or come to our customer care center and provide us with the invoice number so we can give you another alternative that meets your needs.
Okay, got it. I really hope this is the last time you call about this problem.
Okay, the invoice number is EM0586. Within 2 days, your internet should be working. Is there anything else I can do to help you?
No, it's all. Thanks for your help.
Okay, Ms. Camargo, have a nice day.
Thanks.
All right. Yes, very good. This situation was excellent. Very realistic, I would say, like because you admitted, yes, we didn't do the changes, but now I will do them. And in case it doesn't work, then you can call again, right? This is a very realistic situation. So I would say it was good and it was well constructed. All right. Thank you, girls, Silvia and Natalia. Very, very good.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Good. Let me check here. Okay, let's see another group. This is group number 5. Let's say. Yeah, Lisette and Elkin. Are you here? Are you ready?
I'm here, teacher.
Elkin, are you here? Ready?
Only goes into this meeting. Yes, I'm here, teacher.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, you can start.
Okay. Good morning. I'm Lisette. I have one question about my bill.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Amazon Prime Premium Plan. My name is Elkin. How may I assist you today?
I received my bill this morning and I noticed you are charging extra fees in the bill. I would like to know what these fees are.
I'm sorry to hear that you are experiencing this issue, and I understand your frustration. I'd be happy to help you with this. To get started, may I please have your account number or the number associated with your account so I can take a closer look?
It is 345667. And I think it is very bad that you charge fees that we haven't accepted in the invoices. Also, they are very costly.
Thank you for providing your account information. Let me check. I see your recent bill here. I'll investigate those additional charges for you. Please bear with me for a moment.
It's not about patience. It's about solutions. This is the third time I have called.
Absolutely. I appreciate your feedback. I've found the additional charge on your bill, and I want to ensure you get a clear understanding of what they are for. It appears there are 2 extra charges. Okay, a late payment fee in your bill. This fee was applied because your payment was received after the due date. It's a standard charge as mentioned in our terms and conditions. And the second charge is an overage charge. This is due to exceeding your data usage limit for the month. We can help you explore options to manage your data usage more effectively in the future.
how is this possible if the payment of my bill is automatically deducted from my credit card? In addition, I don't understand the overage charge. When I subscribed, you did not talk about excesses.
I apologize for any confusion and I appreciate your patience. Let me clarify a few things for you. While your bill is set up for automatic payment, there could still be some variations in your charge due to change in your usage or plan. The overage charge is applied when you exceed your data limit, and it's a standard part of our data plans. It's possible that this detail may not have been highlighted during your subscription, and I apologize if there was any oversight.
I understand the situation, but it is not acceptable that when we subscribe, we are not made aware of these extra charges. Well, I guess I have to pay for this.
My apologies again for the inconvenience. I appreciate your comments and I assure you that we will work to improve it. Are there any other questions I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
It was a pleasure, Lisette. Have a nice day. Bye.
Okay, Lisette hung up. Yes, so this one, all right, is very good. The customer was not very happy, but then she accepted what she had to do, so she was not right in this case. Some corrections, guys. So, for example, in this sentence structure, I would like to know what the fees are. In this case, we don't need the question mark because we have this construction. We like to know what the fees are, not what are these fees. It's not a question per se, so we don't need the question mark, okay? And also here the use of the word wrong, okay? When we are talking about verbs, we use wrong, not bad. Bad is more like an adjective, okay? It's very wrong that you charge fees. All right? That was all. Thank you, Lisette and okay, thank you. Let's see who is missing. No more. I think that was all. Who is missing? Mabel and Carlos, I think. Mabel, Carlos. No.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
I'm
Carlos
here.
is here. Mabel
Yes, teacher.
is not. Mabel is not connected. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Carlos, I will help you read the situation because Mabel is not in class at the moment.
Teacher.
Let's read it. And then we check.
Yes, teacher, could you put more soon document, please?
It's okay now?
Yes, teacher. Okay.
Okay, who is you? Are you the customer or the representative?
Teacher, I am a representative.
Okay, I will start then. Good morning. I always thought that this was the best restaurant. I ordered the best dish and I can't believe that in my dish there are so many worms. Oh, disgusting. All
I
right.
understand you're upset, mistress. First of all, I need to check what was the specific order to review the content and the exact presentation. One moment, please. Your order was that of an exotic dish, which includes different types of organic worms, a specific Rhinophorus palmarum, which are historically eaten and are delicious.
Oh, I had no idea. I guess I should have asked for more information or read all the menu. Thank you for explaining, but I don't want to eat it. The dish looks disgusting.
We are sorry that you've had a problem with his order. I understand. What do you want to do? Do another order or shade the two dishes on the bill?
I would like to change the dish. The other one doesn't matter. You can throw it away. I'm willing to pay for it.
Perfect. I promise the next dish will be delicious. I'll promise the new order. We apologize for not providing clear information from the beginning.
Okay, thank you for your help. I appreciate your patience. All right. So I have one suggestion here. This sentence, what do you want to do? This sounds very direct and it's almost
Yes.
rude. So I would say, what would you like to do, right? What would you prefer doing? So it would,
Yep.
what would you prefer doing? It sounds more polite. This is a
I
bit,
know that when I read the sentence.
yeah, it's a bit harsh, like so direct. All right. But the rest, it was okay. Thank you, Carlos. Very, very well. Okay, let's put it here. All right. Excellent, guys. So that was it for the conversations that you created yesterday. Now, as I told you earlier, let's check the survey, la encuesta de satisfacción. So I'm sending you a link right now. Encuesta de satisfacción. Okay, guys, make sure to answer it. Once you have finished, confirm on the chat so I can keep a record of who has finished. Okay?
Sorry, teacher, could you help me with my code?
Yes. 1 second. I just sent it to the chat. All right, guys, I think we have finished. Okay, Julian, give me just a second. Okay, so now let's check our next activity. The first activity that we're going to work on today, it's going to be, well, the second activity, it's going to be on Moodle, right? So let's go to our group, call center, number 5, Moodle number 5, and we're going to work on the dictation time, tactful phrases, okay? So it says, please listen carefully and write what you hear. Start the statement with capital letter. Use the symbol, the apostrophe for contractions. In case of question, include the question mark at the end. And you can listen to each statement up to 4 times, okay? So I'll give you the time. Let's have 10 minutes to work on the dictation. I won't interrupt you or open my microphone while you are in the activity, so of course you won't be interrupted with the listening, okay? So let's start 10 minutes for to complete the dictation time tactful phrases activity. All right, guys, excellent. I think we finished this exercise, or most of you did. 88, 83 points, 81. Very good. Excellent. So that was just our little practice about difficult situations to listen to some useful expressions, useful phrases there. All right. So to continue with this topic on Unit 5, we are going to work on a video activity. We are going to watch the video together, and then we will answer the questions as we watch, as we go, all right? Because the video is a bit longer, it's 8 minutes long, so I will play it for you, and we will answer as we go, all right? So you can start taking some notes, and then you can participate with your answers on the chat. Let me play it.
Let's begin.
All right, tell me, can you listen to the video and watch it and see it? Can you see it?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
All right, good. Let's start.
You might have a customer who calls in for a very specific issue which you don't handle. Let's say someone is calling because they have an issue with being overcharged on an account, but that's not in your department. What do you say? Do you just say, sorry, wrong department, I'll transfer you? Or, sorry, I can't handle that. No, don't do that. I mean, yes, you're speaking English correctly, but it really comes off as direct in a sense that you don't want to help them, that's not your problem. Again, if we're providing excellent customer service, there are better ways to say that. In this case, if they need, for example, the accounting department, then you can say, it sounds like you need the accounting department. Here, let me look up that number for you. Or, it sounds like you need the accounting department. Here, let me transfer your call. You are right away solving a problem that you see. You're not wasting their time, and they're not wasting theirs. What?
All right, let's answer the question. How does the speaker suggest handling a situation when a customer calls with an issue that is not in your department? Okay, you can send your answers to the chat based on the video. How does the speaker suggest handling a situation when a customer calls with an issue that is not in your department? What sentences does she use? What examples does she give? All right, that is what we need to answer here. All right, she says transfer the call cordially. Okay, Sylvia sent me the example. It sounds like you need the accounting department. Here, let me transfer you. Let me transfer you to the correct department. To the correct department. For example, yes. Or kindly tell him that he might need help from another department and transfer him or her. Yes. This is it. Another answer. Very good. All right. Now continuing.
What if you get a call and the person is asking you to do something or look up some information, but you don't really know yet because you're new at this job? Maybe you would want to say right away think that it's okay to say, I'm new here. Sorry, I'm new here. Let me find out. No, don't do that. When you say to them that you're new, right away, they will not feel confident that you are going to be able to help them, even if you can. Just imagine you are the one calling in and somebody says they're new here. Maybe it will want you to hang up and try to call somebody else. You're not really going to see them as a reliable person. So if you are the person that you are in a new position, then you want to tell them in a way that you are problem solving that issue. Instead of saying, I don't know, or I'm not sure, then you can definitely say this. That's not something I know off the top of my head, but I will certainly figure that out for you. Which, by the way, if you're more interested.
All right. Again, what advice does the speaker give when you are new at your job and a customer asks you for information that you don't know? Right? You can send your answer to the chat.
Instead of saying, I don't know, or I'm not sure, then you can definitely say this. That's not something I know off the top of my head, but I will certainly figure that out for you. Which, by the way, if you're more interested.
Yes. Of course, you do not tell the customer that you are new. Of course, you would say, okay, at the top of my head, I don't have this information, but let me find out, or let me double check to give you the correct info, the appropriate information, all of this, right? So never tell the customer that you are new. For example, let's write here. At the top of my head, but I'll find out and get back to you. All right? All right, guys, let's participate. I only see Natalia participating, maybe Silvia, maybe Jeanette. Okay, Lisette. Now the others. I want to see Andres, Carlos, Elkin, Gerson, Jean-Claude, Andres, Julian, everyone participating on the chat, right? Okay, this one. Now, next.
More interested in certain idioms that you can use, you can also check out my video that I have. Here's a question that is perfectly grammatically correct in English. What do you need? You ask this in informal occasions to friends, colleagues. What do you need sounds fine if the person can actually see your body language, but in the case of customer service, through phone calls, if you ask someone, what do you need? It actually has a very negative connotation. What do I mean by that? That means it might come off as you actually don't want to help them. You don't have enough time. You don't want to say, what do you need? Even though, yes, technically it might be your job to help, there are ways to say that in a friendly, professional way. A very common phrase to use is, how may I help you today? How may I help you today? Way more professional than just saying, what do you need? Another way to ask that as well is, how may I assist you today? How may I assist you today? If I had that kind of customer service, you bet I would feel comfortable talking to the person on the other line. Versus, what do you need? I might just hang up.
Okay. Which phrases does the speaker recommend using instead of what do you need when interacting with customers on the phone? All right, how may I assist you today? How may I help you today? How can I help you? How may I help you today? It's correct. All right, so remember, never say, what do you need? What do you want? Never, okay? Very good. Okay, let's continue.
A very common issue with working in a call center, particularly if English is not your first language, is that you have to pause. For example, you are thinking how to translate something, you're looking up information. It's a lot of work having to work in a language that is not your first language. There's a lot of time for fillers. Regular English, it is completely fine to say or let me think, right? That's what native speakers do. But if you're working in a call center providing customer service, then that actually makes you sound unprofessional. That's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to sound unprofessional by saying, let me look this up. And you don't want to give a negative impression. So,
okay, now this question. Why does the speaker advise against using filler words like or when speaking with the customers on the phone? Why does she say that this is not a good thing to do? Okay, Gerson, yeah, you said it's unprofessional. It sounds unprofessional. You can give a negative impression. Yes, you can give a negative impression. All right, yeah, this is the reason that is said in the video. It's unprofessional. It gives a negative impression. Like you are, okay.
So what can you say instead? Well, believe it or not, pausing is fine if it's specific moments of a little bit of silence while you're looking up information. It's completely fine. It is showing that you're actively listening, you're working to solve an issue, or you're looking up information. But if you have to say something, you can narrate what you're doing, or instead of sometimes I use the word all right, or let's see. All right, let's see. I'm looking at your account and it shows, instead of saying, okay, let me see, right? So, all right, let's see, let me take a look. Or very specific pausing that doesn't take too long to make it awkward is completely fine. These or uhs not only make you sound unprofessional, but it could sound coming from the phone line that you might be distracted. Just imagine someone is saying that to you over the phone, you might think they are focused on something else as well. They're distracted, they're not 100% present for you. So you never want to give that vibe when you're on the phone.
All right. This question. What are the suggested alternatives to using filler words when you need a moment to think or to look up information? Okay. We can use let's see, all right, let me take a look. Let me take a look at this. Another thing is to narrate what you are doing, right? Narrate what you are doing. So on the phone, you can say, right now, I'm looking at your account. So let me take a look. I'm seeing here that you have this and this. So you are narrating what you are doing to the customer. She also mentioned something about pausing. Is pausing okay or not okay? What do you think? To pause, pausar. Is it okay or not okay?
It's okay, teacher.
Yeah, she said it's okay. When necessary or short pauses, she said it's okay. Better than to say, okay, you could just wait for a moment. Okay, let me take a look. All right, I can see here that you have this problem, etc., etc. Okay, so short pauses are accepted, okay? Very good. Let's continue.
The next word that you don't want to use is sometimes used even as a filler word for native speakers. I hear it all the time, and I'll be the first to admit I use this often when I'm speaking. It's the word honestly. For example, be like, honestly speaking, I'm not sure which one would be the better option. Honestly, it sounds like you might have to call this number instead. Honestly this, honestly that. Why are we saying it? Native speakers sometimes treat it like a filler word, or they really are trying to make a point that they're honest about something. But in customer service and when you're on the phone, don't use the word honestly. It really does make the caller question you as a representative. You don't want them questioning you. You just want to make sure that you keep sounding professional. So again, going back to the previous, pause or use other ways to fill in the pause without saying honestly.
All right, the question in here. What is the issue with using the word honestly in customer service calls? I'll put it again so you can see.
Questioning you, you just number instead. Honestly this, honestly that. Why are we saying it? Native speakers sometimes treat it like a filler word, or they really are trying to make a point that they're honest about something. But in customer service and when you're on the phone, don't use the word honestly. It really does make the caller question you as a representative. You don't want them questioning you. You just want to make sure that you keep sounding professional. So again, going back to the previous, pause or use other ways to fill in the pause without saying honestly.
All right, guys. So what is the issue with using this word honestly in customer service phone calls? Yes, the customer will question you. So imagine if you say on the phone, honestly speaking, there is a big problem on your account. You would say, oh, now you're being honest, and what about before? Were you not being honest? Were you lying to me? Right? So this word, honestly, it can be very misleading, and it can lead to the customer not trusting you, because if you say honestly, that means that before that you were not being honest. Okay, like you don't know what you're doing, it sounds unprofessional. The customer will question you, right? Unprofessional, right? Very good. Thank you guys for participating. All right, and now we're going to the last question for the video.
The last one I have for you today, I will be honest, and I really am being honest. I use no problem. If somebody says, thank you for helping me, it's okay in an informal setting, face to face, to say, hey, no problem. But on the phone, you're providing customer service. You don't even want to mention the word problem. You want to stay away from that because it might question, like, was it a problem in the first place? What's going on? Instead of saying, hey, no problem, say, you're welcome. Thank you for your call. Other ways to replace the no problem is saying, of course, or my pleasure, my pleasure. Steer away from the no problem phrase.
All right, in this case, which phrases are recommended instead of using the no problem phrase? Okay, we can use my pleasure, you're welcome, thank you for your call. Let's say my pleasure, of course, the pleasure was all mine. Okay, you're more than welcome, you're very welcome. All of this instead of no problem, to avoid mentioning any problem at all, right? You're welcome, thank you for calling.
These were just a few.
All right, so that's the end. I cut off the last part of the video because it was quite a long video, about 11 minutes. So I just cut that part. She was just giving the outro of the video. That is it. So those are some useful tips that we can have of what not to say and which phrases are recommended to use instead. All right? Excellent, guys. Very well. Now let's check our next activity. In this activity is a vocabulary review. So these words are related to a reading that you are going to find on the final exam next week, right? So I just wanted to include some words that might be new to you to clarify the meaning of them and so that you can practice them and be familiar with the words, okay? So let's go to the link. Let me show you here. Okay, we have the definitions on the left side, the words on the right side. And you have 4 lives, so you can make 4 mistakes. I'll give you the time to read them individually, and then we will socialize the correct answers for the activity, okay? All right, let me know when you are ready, guys, with this answer. Share your scores on the chat with me. All right, everyone, are you ready? Or do you need a bit more time to finish? One second, please. Let me check here. Okay, guys, let's check the answers. Okay, little time, so let's have 2 more minutes and then we check. Okay, guys, I think we can check now. So let's go to the link and let's check our answers here. Let's start with Andres. Andres, so the first is delinquent. Which word did you choose for delinquent? What's the definition?
Okay, teacher, delinquent is refers to a situation where a borrower is late or overdue on a payment.
Yes, when you are delinquent is when you are overdue in payments. Maybe 2 or 3 payments, your account is delinquent. Okay, Carlos, the second word, warranty.
Hey, teacher, I don't have the answer for this option.
All right, let's see another student, maybe Elkin. Warranty. Okay, Natalia, you will do next. Sorry. Elkin, do you have the answer for warranty? No, Elkin is not here. Okay, Natalia.
Okay, teacher. Warranty is a written promise from a company to repair.
Read it complete.
Okay, to repair or replace a product that develops a fault within a particular period of time.
Yes, this is a warranty, the written promise of a company to repair or replace a product that develops any faults. All right, Jeanette, what about the next? A party. What is a party in this context?
Teacher, I put one of the people or groups of people involved in an official argument, arrangement, or similar situation.
Yes, this is correct. So party has different meanings. In this case, when you talk about companies, a party is a group of people or a department that is involved in this arrangement, right? This department is to the correct party, okay? This is the meaning of the word. Okay, Jean-Claude, the next, to expedite.
Okay, teacher, expedite. To make something happen more quickly.
Yes, to expedite is to make something happen more quickly. All right, Gerson, what about the next? A debtor.
Okay, teacher. It's a person, country, organization that owes money.
Yes, a debtor is a person or country that owes money. Jose, the next one, credit score.
Okay, teacher, it is a prediction of your credit behavior, such as how likely you are to pay a loan back on time.
Very well. All right. Overdue. Let's see who is next in the list. Maybe Julian. Overdue.
Overdue, having been needed for some time.
Good. Overdue. And the last one, Liscano, can you read it, please? Collection.
It is the department that purchases payments of debts owed by individuals or businesses.
Yes. It's the department of a company that pursues, so that calls or emails the customers who owe payments, okay, from individuals or any businesses. All right. Those were the answers. Okay, very good. So take this vocabulary into account. It will be needed next week during the final exam. All right. Well, guys, now finishing this, we're going to move on, continue with activity from Unit 5, reading number 2. Okay, so let's take a look. This is Unit 5, reading number 2. Let me send you the link. the name, sorry. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, yes. So you're going to take some minutes, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, sorry, to read it. The strategies for difficult customers, read them, and then you will select the correct answer in each case. All right, let's work on that individually. And then once you have finished, we will socialize. Read the text together and socialize the answers. Okay? Remember, Unit 5, reading number 2. All right, guys, I think we are ready. Let me check your results here. If we are ready, then we will read it together and compare the answers. Mhm. Oh, let's read it. Let's start reading the activity. So we were with Julian the last part, Lisette. Okay, so Lisette Tarazona, please start reading the text. Lisette, strategies for difficult customers.
Strategies for difficult customers. If you follow the conversation cycle, most of your calls will go smoothly. However, some customers are simply difficult. This chapter gives information on approaches to challenging situations. Some customers become very angry or impatient over the course of a call. As a representative, you must be prepared to tolerate rudeness and disrespectful behavior. You may politely ask a customer to stop yelling, or you may ask a customer not to use inappropriate language. However, some customers refuse to cooperate and cannot be assisted.
All right, thank you. Let's continue with Natalia. If a customer...
Okay, teacher. If a customer becomes abusive, a representative may terminate the call. This option should only be used when a customer is totally unmanageable. Unmanageable. This often happens when customers are intoxicated. Very angry customers.
Intoxicated?
Intoxicated. Okay, sorry. Very angry customers and things become threatening.
Yeah, threatening.
Threatening. You are not required to stay on the line in these situations.
Yeah, continue.
Continue?
Yeah.
Okay. Other customers are difficult for less obvious reasons. Some are not calling for business reasons. Instead, they are lonely and want someone to talk to. These callers may be overly chatty. Some customers try to be over familiar with representatives. You should avoid irrelevant conversation topics. At the same time, you must be polite and considerate when handling consumers' concerns. Representatives should try to gently guide the conversation back to appropriate business matters.
Very good. To appropriate business matters. All right, excellent. So now after reading, let's share our answers for this part. Sylvia, can you read the first question?
Okay. First one, sometimes, no matter how well you follow the conversation cycle, there will always be difficult customers to deal about, with, or of. So is deal with.
Deal with, yes. There will always be difficult customers to deal with. All right, let's start again. So Andres, the second one. All representatives?
Right, teacher. All representatives must be prepared to stand rude. Yeah, to stand rude and disrespectful behavior.
Okay. Very good. Okay, Carlos, the third one.
Yes, teacher. One moment. The representative must not feel frustrated if some customer refuses to cooperate.
Yeah, frustrated. Remember, if we have the T at the end, then we pronounce the ED, frustrated, if some customers refuse to cooperate. Okay, thank you, Carlos. Continue, Elkin, number 4.
If a customer becomes terribly rude or threatening, the representative is not required to stay on the line.
To stay on the line. Okay. And finally, Jeanette, Number 5.
When having a customer calling for not business or irrelevant topics, try to gently guide them back to the appropriate business matters.
You said 4, calling for not business or relevant topics. Isn't it about? When having a customer calling about.
Teacher, but in my case, in the first time, I put about, but it was wrong.
Okay, it's incorrect. Calling for not business. Okay, I would say both are possible. Maybe I would prefer about, but let's leave it there as 4. Okay. Yeah, both are possible in this case. All right, guys. So we are finishing our class, our last class, as I told you, because on Monday we will have the final exam, and then we will do a short speaking practice, but nothing super difficult, so do not worry. 2 reminders for the weekend. First is to finish all the Moodle activities, especially the hands-on part. Okay, the hands-on part. This will affect your grade on Moodle. So let's check here very quickly. There are some activities that are already closed. So those are closed. We cannot work on those anymore. But the rest of them, you can still work on them. Continue working on them because this will affect your final grade. Remember, on Monday, we finish and we close Moodle and everything. I will upload the grades maybe the same night, that same night of Monday, okay? So we won't have more time to work on Moodle after that. So take advantage of today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to finish your activities in Moodle. Yes, Gerson?
Teacher, one question. These activities, for example, taking is mandatory.
No. The ones that were affecting your grade is the hands-on part. If you have time and you want to do them, it's okay. But the ones that we're focusing on is the hands-on part. This is what will affect your grades.
Okay, teacher. Well, second question about the speaking.
It's not, it's individual. It's not related to customer service or anything. It's just more about your opinion, all right? So do not worry that it's going to be in groups and it's going to be very short, okay?
Okay, so, is there activity in group or,
no.
Or only individual for this time?
It's going to be individual.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
All right. All right, any other question? Okay, that's the first reminder. So work on Moodle as much as you can. And then the second reminder is to please send the videos. Remember, it's voluntary, but I haven't received not one from this group. So I would like to have at least some, let's say 3-4 videos from you guys to share. This is for the Santander's governing department, right? Like La Gobernación. So to show them the program. So whoever wants to participate in the video, please send them to me tomorrow. I will thank you if you can do that tomorrow, okay? About the videos. All right, guys, that is all. Thank you. Carlos, please answer the survey if you haven't, or the other students are not here, but the rest of you already answered, so no problem. All right, that is all. Thank you, guys. Have a nice weekend.
You, teacher. Bye.
I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Thank you.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye-bye, guys. See you on Monday.